What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and today we're going to bring you a closer and on-feet look at the Nike Air More Uptempo Scottie Pippen PE. Now, just to give you a quick history on the release date changes, because there's been a handful. A few months back, they were scheduled to launch, but that was technically due to a rumor started by an overseas website, so they were never planned to drop months back. However, the original release date was June 29th, and they still will release on June 29th at select European retailers. However, stateside retailers, including Chic Shoes, will release them on July 6th. Now, why is the date pushed back for the States? Well, a lot of retailers haven't got their shipment in, and they want to drop them at the same time. So Nike sent out the email and said, hey, the date is pushed back to July 6th. Now, it is possible because there has been a handful of retailers that got them in already that will drop them still on July 29th or just sell them to the public. It just happens all the time. But the confirmed date is July 6th for now. I was lucky enough to get these early. I thought I was going to have to shoot these last minute and they were going to drop tomorrow, but that's not the case. But upon availability, retail price will be $160. Time to bring you in for a closer look. And just off the bat, I'm going to say that this is in my top 3 favorite Air More Uptempos of all time. Number 1 would be the black and white pair. It's an OG, clean looking shoe. The second would be the Olympic, and third would be this one. I just think it's really dope. But it comes in a white, black, and red theme, so it somewhat resembles the Chicago Bulls. And white covers the base. The base is done in a somewhat decent leather. I believe that is full grain. And you got your typical perforations across the base. And the large air that runs across, that features nubuck. And that's obviously done in black. But the lower part right in this area, I believe that is synthetic leather. I know a lot of people do not like the synthetic, but it is minimal, so that's always a plus. But you got red on the Nike swoosh and within the air unit. Yeah, these are super dope, man. Move this out the way a little bit. All right. So on the heel, we all know that. Let me move that back a little bit. We all know that these shoes were worn by Scottie Pippen, and they did not feature his logo on the shoe when they originally released. But bringing the shoes back, they wanted to give a true tribute to him, and that's why the Pip logo is seen at the heel, which I think this is dope. I mean, some of the new logos are nice too, don't get me wrong, but I think during the 90s, they really did great jobs on logos. That's just me though. And we got nubuck across the heel, and we have your jeweled swoosh, which is in white. Same setup on the medial side, white across the base with leather. We got nubuck up top on the air, and then a little bit of synthetic detailing. So the craftsmanship, also that's going to vary, of course, but I'll get into all that towards the end of the video. I'm going to do this overall look, give you that toe shot real quick. I definitely plan on adding this to my collection. And then on the toe, we got black on the swoosh, and it's outlined in red. And the tongue itself features mesh done in white, one set of laces, all white, and nothing special for the tips. But the elastic straps, as you can see, are done in black. And up top, almost forgot, the Nike swoosh, if I can get it out, done in red. So let's bring you to the liner real quick, all white. And I did pop out the insole, and that is done in white, Nike Air in black. Show the opposite side. Some videos I forget to do that. I know people are requesting me to show the opposite side just to distinguish between real and fake. And I totally get that because that's a good indication. So I do apologize if I forget it. Something I got to get used to. Now we're to the outsole. So we got white, black, and red throughout. And you got your little window right there. Let me bring you back out so you can get a full view of that outsole. That just looks dope to me, man. As you can see, I'm a big fan of the shoe. We'll do a once over, jump to the on feet. I'm happy they're releasing more colorways. What was that one pair? I believe it's called Sky Blue. That one, I like that one a lot too. I finally saw those Bordeaux though in person that were supposed to, I think they're, or Night Maroon or whatever they're called. I like the colorway. It's really dope, but it doesn't feature an air unit. It's actually just a full midsole, and it looks like it does, but it's not. And that's what killed that for me. I'm like, oh, I don't want to get those now. A friend of mine picked them up, so I don't see why they're going for reseller prices. Although I've seen a few in the past, I don't think now, but a few sites that still had like select sizes available. But let's jump to the on feet. Alright everybody, so that was your closer and on-feet look at the Nike Air More Uptempo, known as the Scottie Pippen PE. They're set to drop now on July 6th, and I say now because who knows, they could be pushed again, but I doubt it. Resale price will be $160, and you can grab them at Chic Shoes retailers, link in the description below. Now the quality of the shoe, I would say it's middle of the road, so it's not excellent, but at the same time it is not terrible. It's just pretty much like any other Nike Air More Uptempo that has dropped. But at the same time, I'm sure everybody that is interested in purchasing are going for the look of the shoe. They're not so much worried about the quality. I mean, there are some, but at the same time, Now, if these were horrible quality, I probably wouldn't pick them up. It depends on the degree of it, because those closing ceremony 11 lows, I wanted those so bad, but I saw them in person. I had to pass, and now I absolutely hate the shoe. Now let's talk about the craftsmanship. I believe these are a GR, and I'll get more into that in a second. But with that being said, it is going to be hit and miss throughout, like always. The biggest issues I've seen on the Nike Air More Uptempo as a whole, including the pair in front of you, is kind of like the paint flaws. So, some of it's, it's not terrible, but at the same time, you could see it in the midsole area, probably in that. It's not so bad. I just want to give you guys a heads up. There is a bit of like stains, like glue stains and stuff like that, where the midsole meets the upper. But that is going to vary, and some of this might just actually rub off. And if you see like any kind of like dust and stuff like that, that isn't because necessarily of Nike. It's just Nubuck picks that up and holds on to it. Now, I was told these are a GR, but I don't have 100% confirmation on that. And with that being said, if it's limited, it's gone. If it's a GR, I still don't think these are outlet bound. I think these are eventually going to sell out. The Nike Air More Uptempo has been pretty successful as of late, and I'm not sure where all these fans came from. I don't mind it. I don't care, but a few years back, if they didn't drop them, if they did drop them, nobody would care. But they still have a lot of people that dislike them. So, someone was calling them, what was it? The ant bed stompers or some shit like that. I don't know what someone was calling them in the comments, and I believe another YouTuber was saying that. So yeah, to me, yeah, they are bulky, but I think they're dope. Overall, do I think they're going to hit outlets? No, I don't. Do I think they're going to sell out first day? No. But given maybe a month, maybe even less than that, they will sell out. Or there'll be some sizes available, and it'll be like a size 7 or just a random size, like, I don't know. And you won't be able to buy them because it won't be your size. And like I mentioned earlier, if they're limited, that's a whole different story. But leave a comment below. Let me know if you plan on picking these up or passing. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.